What's up, guys? This is Heiss, and we're here at the Colorado Railroad Museum today for yet another episode of K-37 Kitchen. However, you may notice that the K-37 is parked all the way back in the shop in front of the pit, and it has no tender on it. For once again, we're not cooking on the K-37. Here in K-37 Kitchen, we're cooking on the T-19, RGS number 20. It's really cook on whatever engine's steamed up, but that doesn't make for a good title. And today, got a couple New York strips that have been sitting out. Coming up to temp here out of the fridge for about 20 minutes now. We're gonna go heat up the shovel, go get these guys on, and see if we can mess up a medium rare steak on the scoop. Our sous chef of the day, Rio Grande Southern number 20, heating up for this weekend's event. Gold Rush Day is a new event for the museum. So that's gonna be fun, but let's see about getting these steaks fired up. Well, it turns out before we can get the steaks on, I gotta get the fire kind of going here a little bit. So we'll give her a little blower there, and we can see that we need a little coal going on in here before we get going too crazy here. So we're gonna give it a couple scoops. All right, so there's the coal for the engine, food for the engine. It's time to get ready for food for me. All right, so I've got the shovel all prepped with the shovel cam. It's been washed off, rinsed off, we're ready. Before we do, I have to give a big shout out to Steve Laro, who cooked with the SABs from the Durango and Silverton on the 1309 out at the Western Maryland Railroad. And they kind of gave me a couple tips on how to do a New York strip on the scoop. So we'll see if mine turn out as well as theirs did. We're gonna start with olive oil. And just give it a couple good glugs there. Get pan coated. Get it in there, heat it up. We don't want it to catch fire, but we do want it to start getting nice and warm there. Will be our indicator on whether or not we're hot enough to sear yet. Starting to get some smoke off the scoop itself, so we'll get these steaks on here. Oh yeah. All right. Give them a timer for first side here and keep them going. Just with the oil, we'll get a good sear on these. It's amazing how quick the scoop loses heat too. Yeah, coal shovel temp is not the easiest thing to regulate here. Got to come in and out of the fire, but they're getting a nice sear going right now. And that's not coal that we seasoned these with. That's just salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder. Just gonna try and keep that olive oil at a nice bubbly simmer. Do a couple minutes on this first side. Hopefully get a real good sear. You gotta love a good crust on a New York. And then we'll give it a flip, another couple minutes, and we'll start checking for doneness. I don't have a thermometer, so we're gonna do the feel the steak test. So far, so good. All right, coming up on 2 minutes. I'm letting the shovel sit on the coals, get that direct heat transfer. And we got the blower ripping pretty good to suck the nasty gases away and keep the fire nice and hot. All right, that's about 2 minutes. Let's take a look at that crust. Oh yeah. That's actually pretty solid. Take a look, camera. Bask in the glory that is beef. All right, back on. And we're back on right now, and it's 2:45 cook time. I'm gonna let them go for another little bit, and then we've got some butter to baste these with. And of course, around the shop, all we had was this ice cream scoop for a spoon, so. Butter's tossed on. Let's get that melting. I might cheat, and I might just cut one in half and see how it turns out. Yes, the steaks. Eat steak and die. There you go. That's the new ES&D motto, everyone. You heard it from Bill first. Bill, have you ever basted a steak with an ice cream scoop and a coal shovel? No? Somehow thought that might have been the answer. All right, we're coming up on 4 minutes total sear time here. I did. They're getting there as far as doneness goes. Let's see. Now they're still pretty, it's a little bit before medium rare, so they need just a little more time. Maybe another 45 seconds aside, maybe. They're still pretty red and mooing in the middle. Medium well. Pink in the, well, that's not medium well. Pink in the center is about medium. Yeah, I like a medium, medium rare somewhere in there. If you go too far into well, you kill all the texture. And it'll last maybe 30 seconds and we'll give them a slice and see how it turns out. Hopefully pretty good. All right, we'll do our little cheat here. We're not about presentation on K-37 Kitchen. We're about attempting to make something that's edible from a coal fire here. Nice little bit of redness in there, a little pink. I think they're finished there. But you know what? While I'm here,
go ahead.
20? All right, 20.
Organic.
For the chef.
Did you spit it out?
She didn't spit it out, so 20 must be into red meat. And then just empty out the shovel, right? I like seasoned coal, butter seasoned coal, butter and olive oil and steak madness. You know, I do love cooking on the engines like this, but sometimes it's a lot of prep work and there's not a lot of space and it's a lot of time. So that's why you should check out today's video sponsor, Factor. Factor is a fantastic service that helps you avoid takeout and ordering in. They provide delicious and nutritious meals that are prepared by chefs. Fresh, never frozen, delivered to your door. Factor takes any of the amount of work out of grocery shopping and meal preparation, so you save a ton of time and you can focus your time elsewhere, whether it's editing videos or getting ready to run a steam locomotive for the day. It's delicious. All it needs is just a couple minutes in the microwave and bang, you've got a delicious chef-prepared meal ready right there and then. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code HEISS50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. That smells heavenly. Factor75.com. The link below and use code HEISS50 and you'll get 50% off. I do want to note that Factor is now owned by HelloFresh. We've previously talked about HelloFresh on the channel, but Factor is a different flavor of things and a different style, and it's a great way to get awesome meals delivered right to your door in the same vein from the same company you know and love.
Cook the firebox cooking again?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I still like to put them in.
Oh, man.
Rolling.
Oh, yeah. That's way better. I gotta say, though, pretty good medium rare. Maybe just a solid medium. A little bit more medium. Now, it's hard to regulate the temp on a shovel. Well, let's see what we got here, shall we? It's rested for a whole 5 minutes. Oh, wow. That turned out really good. Yeah, that's pretty hard to beat. Gotta love steak lunch. There's a train going around again? Yeah. What time is it? I'd toss a piece of steak at Dusty in the cab if they were going around one more time. We don't have a drive-thru at the museum, but Dusty's getting drive-thru today. that I gave Dusty a piece, now he wants a piece. Now I gotta go get Eric a piece. A steak-based mission for Eric.
Really good.
We have no fun here.